Alright, I'm here live at 90.7 up here in Peoria at the radio station, you know what I'm saying? It's going down, folks.
Turn on your headlights, pull in your garage. Somewhat explicit in my metaphors. On top this piano, but keys open doors. Party ammunition, they can all night long.
Fuck with DJ Lavish. Gonna go put it down for this Saint Afghanistan movement, you hear me? DOPESET music, let's get it.
We in the building, man, with Young Foe. We came all the way up from St. Louis, man. We finna get in tune with this movement right now. What's good with you, man?
What's happening, DJ Lavish?
Nothing much, man. Chilling, man. So how was that, you know, that travel all the way up here from the Louvre to the Peak?
Be honest, the travel was actually relaxing and enjoying just to get away from the city. You know what I mean? Just to get away from the, you know, what goes on around that joint. It's a lot of unnecessary stuff, and it's, you know, it's been my home for a while, but like I say, the ride was very comforting to come up out here in the P-Town and, you know what I'm saying, hook up with some family out here and things like that.
That was popping. Now, this your first time coming up here?
Yeah, in a long time.
Now, in a long time?
Long time. We talking pre-teens, you know.
Pre-teens.
Yeah, to see family.
So you expected to see the city then? Because I know better when he first came up here. He was like, y'all got a city? Y'all got buildings? Was that a little skyscraper?
Yeah.
What?
For sure. I was impressed, you know, as far as the landscape and when because it's like we was on the highway, and next thing you know, we just seen the scenery of the downtown. And it was like,
Came down that hill, you know.
Yeah.
The founding fathers hooked us up with that. That's about it, though.
That's about it, though. Right?
You know what I'm saying? Now, you an artist down in St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
Now, how was the hip-hop scene down there bubbling, man? How was that?
Man, St. Lulu on that music scene is bubbling. It's very nice because we support each other. They throwing shows. Like, it's competition. You know, the competition ain't win nowhere.
That's what you need, too.
We don't need all of a sudden no Kendrick Lamar record just to get on our stuff. We already on our stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like the competition is there. Everybody hungry. Everybody trying to get it. So it's a very nice hip hop scene around there.
That's what's popping out. How did you get the name Young Foe?
I adopted Foe. It started off as 4X. It was like my nickname as far as my shirt size. A cousin of mine gave me that. And then it was just like, as I progressed in my career, I felt like that 4X didn't describe really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, you know, a numeric, you know. So I needed something with more meaning. So I chose Foe, because everybody always called me Foe, just speaking out the numeric slang of 4, you know what I mean?
Right.
So Foe stuck. So I just started, you know, just doing the research on Foe, and, you know, it's like, it's an enemy. And I feel like a lot of times in my life, I've been the enemy of myself, you dig? And enemy to others. And it's just like, it's an aggressive nature I adopted, you know what I'm saying? And it shows in my music. So that's where that folk that came from. And the Pounds is actually my last name, so it's just heavy. You feel me?
All right, that's what's popping right there, man. It seems like somebody always give them the name, and it just rock from there, man. You know what I'm saying? They gave me Lavish, so I'm just rocking with that.
For sure. Like, just lavish, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Live a lavish lifestyle. And it progressed from there. And let me see.
You got any mixtapes out right now?
Mixtapes. I've been working on some mixtapes. As far as using other rappers' beats, I call it bigger fish to fry, because whenever you do a mixtape or something, I try to do it better than the artist done did it. And I'm also doing my own projects with my own production and things like that for my company called DOPESET Music.
DOPESET Music?
Yeah, that's a company.
Now you got people up under your company?
So far, I'm a solo artist, solo engineer, running my own train. You hear me?
That's what's popping right now. Now, who was some of your influences when you was coming up that inspired you to start rapping?
The biggest, my big brother. His name, Pounds. We're gonna call him Pounds. You know, he's from the Peoria area. That's the biggest inspiration because he's been a DJ my whole life, and I used to dig through his crates of tapes back in the day. You dig, and I sat up and listened to every record I was supposed to listen to back in the '90s. You dig, so it was like that's one of the biggest things because I always had access to the latest because he was the DJ in them days. You dig, so I had access to the records, and it really inspired me a lot with his music and my babies, my family. You dig.
Oh, that's what's popping out. There's some inspiration going out here, man, by the name of Young Thug, man. How you feel about that guy? Just go throw it out there, man.
You know my name, Foe, right? And when it comes to something like that, this guy's a blemish. You hear me? The guy's a blemish to hip hop. I feel the hypocrisy. I even think Baby a hypocrisy, to be honest with you.
Hey.
To, you know what I'm saying, to let this stuff slide like that. But these guys don't care about the impact they leaving with this stuff. They already paid. So I just say, on that guy, no comment, Dirty.
The Barter 6, though?
Man, come on, man. Come on.
The
dog.
Barter 6?
You just gonna name your album anything, and Baby gonna push it anyway?
And Baby gonna
man,
push.
Come on, dog.
Trying to get some money, man.
Look, and Wayne, he overdue. He let him do what he gonna do. But this little guy, you would never feel that man's shoes, man. What's wrong with this dude? We don't care how vogue you try to get, bruh. That ain't happening. It's really ain't cracking around a Lulu. I tell you what, when I heard somebody bumping it the other day, I got a tape called Front Porch, and it's DOPESET music. It ain't just talking about no dope. No, it's talking about I really thought this city was beautiful until I got older and I realized this is a DOPESET. You know what I'm saying? With this, so I make music for the DOPESETs, the hoods. You see what I'm saying? Not just it just ain't talking about no trapping. No, this is a product from where I came from, my nature. You feel me? But yeah, man, that Young Thug, man, can't out the window. Man, St. Lulu ain't ride with that, homie.
Man, I feel you on that, man. I solemnly played myself, man.
Man, come on. I don't care who backing you, bruh. I'm through with Baby, period, man. Come on, Baby. Like, come on, man. You got people like who done gave this man, you got Doe B, rest in peace, done gave this man all the credit in the world. Somebody like him, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for me to be listening to Cash Money for 20 years at least.
It's true.
For Baby,
back when Juvie was doing this thing.
It's like, Baby, you condoning this? It's a rap, homie. It's a rap for a mo.
It's true, man. Now to spin off that hip hop, man, there's been some, recent riots, in Baltimore,
yeah.
It's been killings up there, snatchings up, you know what I'm saying? But y'all had a recent thing with the Mike Brown situation down in Ferguson, man.
Sure.
How was that movement down there?
The movement down there, it was effective. You know why it was effective? Because the world latched on to it. I witnessed it with my own eyes, but in the safety of my home, trying to look out for my seeds and things like that. Because it was like, once y'all get through burning these buildings, don't come around messing with no folks' properties and homes. You cross this trespass, that's how it was. But after everything went down, like you said, in Baltimore, the people tired, man. Like you killing it, you killing us, you killing the kids and things like this. Unarmed. The boy had on handcuffs, spine broken in 3 different places. Y'all how brutal they want to get.
Just reckless.
And up in Ferguson, right now everything is simmered over, but they know them people ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? The police know their place. I had popos come to my door. And I came out being sarcastic with them and everything. I was on one. True. I'm 4. Look, I was on one. But it was like this. I know, just like I know. I'm in Ferguson. I'm black. I came out the door with my hands up already like, don't shoot. Being sarcastic. He was mad. You hear me? But hey.
He's supposed to be mad, man.
I'm mad too. I'm a resident of Ferguson. But like I said, man, in Ferguson right now, them people know their place. And the black people too. So even when they brought in the national troop and everything it's simmered down, but now that whole presence of that is gone. You don't even see no more of them little trucks, no more of the police. They going about their regular old business. But one thing I haven't seen is the amount of people that you see pulled over on a regular basis. Like, you don't see it. They ain't swooping no more for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Normally they used to look for stuff, feed it to it. Like, man, brothers already knew. It's a certain time to ride, certain time not. When they hit their peak or they need to reach a quota. That's how it been. And then for all the stuff to hit the fan like that, it was overdue. You dig? It was overdue because it was built up.
Right.
And they caught it dirty.
Man, I'm just glad, that they showing more respect to the black community, instead of just doing them in every time,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are people too. Black lives do matter,
Good talk.
So that's what's popping, man. We're going to come back to more with you in just a second. We're going to spin off to this music real quick.
Right
song
on.
is called Drake, Legend. Keep it locked. Strictly Hip Hop 90.7 FM. We in the building with Young Foe.
St. Lulu, P-Town, what up, though?
Milwaukee in the building, too. We gonna get it.
It's positive shit, yeah.
All black, everything.
Strictly Hip Hop 90.7 FM, WAZU Peoria. Shout out to all the freestylers and off the domes that got off on that Lupe fiasco, all black everything, B. We still in the building with Young Foe. Milwaukee still in the building. Shout out to my man's DJ Who Better, hitting you up at Who Better on anything. He got you, man. So what's happening with it, Young folks? Shout out your information for him real quick.
Let me shout that out. I got the hashtag going, hashtag DOPESET music, hashtag DOPESET city, hashtag St. Afghanistan. I can be reached at email, sirfo@gmail.com. Facebook at Young Fo, on Twitter at Sir4X.
And what's the name of the mixtape that you got out right
The
now?
mixtape is gonna be Bigger Fish to Fry, and the name of the album is Saint Afghanistan, and the second album following right behind that is Front Porch.
Now, where can they find this at?
They can find all of this on SoundCloud at Sir4X, and everything is on its way.
All right, now, you got a freestyle for them?
Yeah, I can flow.
Man, we're going to
You
go
hear me?
ahead and let you go then
You
real
turn it up in
quick.
the head, you hear me? Just
Keep
gonna
the
give y'all
boost.
some literature. I ain't gonna even rap, you hear me? Look. Let me a little bit more, lad. Yo, look. I've been living my life, it's so critical. I've been wiping my eyes to see the visual. What? They say it defies the principle. But I'm feeling in my mind I'm invincible. What? You wanna go and test I? That'll be the day that your flesh fry. You better go ahead and check it. A grown man, so I deserve to be respected. And you can tell from the hood of me, just from the ethics, it ain't no other way. I can never sweat it. You owe me something, you gonna be left in debt. That's the way it is until I reach my debt. But I'm just gonna pray to God with every step, cause I know that I'm heavy blessed, you hear? Hey, so watch how fast this Chevy swift.
Man, you caught the end of the freestyle,
Yeah, it's all
man.
G.
Any shout-outs that you want to give while you right here on Strickly
Shout
Hip
out
Hop?
to Big Bruh, Fred, you hear me? Out there in P-Town, hold it down. You and the fam gonna be G, you hear me? All the way from St. Louis, you hear me? It's your boy Fo, represent DOPESET City, Crooked Edge of Missouri. Holla at me.
That's what's popping right there, man. Appreciate you coming up from the P, man. Shout out to my man's Better, man, for bridging that gap for us. And we gonna get to this music. Go throw a little, man. We gonna go back a little bit. The song is called Hey Ma, Cameron. Remember where you heard it. Strictly Hip Hop 90.7 FM. WAZU Peoria.
You got the whole thing recorded too?
Yeah, I'm recording it on all day.
Nigga, damn live. Fuck this nigga.
Man, DJ got a Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, YouTube, and who better, WHOBTA, 99.direct, 8.7 FM, Wazoo, my nigga DJ LAVISH, Strickly Hip Hop, FM, man. Going down the Magic Way, shout out to my nigga Fo, shout out to from the Lou, shout out to P-Rock from Milwaukee, man. LAVISH, Peoria 309-414-314, Big Way, shout out to Studio 618, shout out to Success of Everything, Clothing, John Connor, in concert, Aftermath's latest artist, May 30th. Same day, we got to put down the guns, pick up your son's event, Studio 618, Storing the Nappy Roots, Miscellaneous, BG Knockout, and a lot of other more people, man. That's the Lou.